Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kings Row Collectibles. Today I have something a little different than usual. We are not looking at something Overwatch. I would like to review some other stuff on this channel besides Overwatch stuff. Overwatch stuff doesn't come out so often that I can upload regular content with just Overwatch stuff. So today we're going to be looking at the Corrin female version Good Smile Company Figma. So, the last review I did on this channel was the Tracer Nendoroid, also from Good Smile Company, and if you don't know what Nendoroids or Figma is, this is a Figma. Figmas are bigger, they're much more detailed, and they're also more expensive. Here is the Corrin Figma. This is the female version. And again, sorry for the flash. She comes with one extra face, it looks like. She comes with her Yato, and also her Dragon Stone, so she can transform. This is what the box looks like. I love Fire Emblem Fates, and although I chose male Corrin for my first playthrough, I like how female Corrin looks better, especially since you can't customize the merchandise that they come out with, like you can customize your avatar in the game. So I like the look of female Corrin better. And this is my favorite pose. I love how that's her amiibo pose as well as her pose in Super Smash Bros. As well. You'll notice that I have this little bag right here. This, I believe, is the Omega Yato, which is an exclusive if you order straight from goodsmilecompany.com. So I ordered this off of goodsmilecompany.com, so the only way to get this piece for the Figma is to order it from Good Smile Company. I'm not sure if it's just a pre-order or if you can order it now and get it. This is the first Figma I will actually ever be opening. Up until now, I've been an in-box collector, and I've decided that although they look really nice in the box, I want to start posing them and get a glass case to display them in. One thing with Nintendo merchandise is you want to look for the Nintendo seal of the official Nintendo licensed product. I have seen some bootleg Figmas at conventions, and if you see one that's much cheaper than it should be, look for that sticker, make sure it's a square. That will be the legit product. Okay, so let's open her up and see what she comes with. Okay, on the inside here, remove the front hair portion to exchange expressions. So just like the Nendoroids, this is going to change facial expressions the same way. This is what you get. So as I've said, Figmas and Nendoroids are getting more and more expensive. This Figma was on goodsmilecompany.com, or should I say .jp, for $68, and then it was actually $20 to ship. So it cost a total of $88. We have a sheet of plastic. We have Corrin covered in plastic. Okay, so that took me a while to get all the plastic off because it was tucked in everywhere. But look at her. She already looks amazing. She's got her bare feet. Oh, and her toes are very poseable, so you can stand her. And her cape is articulated in two different places, so you can give as much flowing effect as you want, and I think that's pretty cool. So you can have it not really flowing at all, or you can have it super flowy. That's awesome. Alright, what else do we get in the box? We get her Dragon Transformation Stone. Whoops, there goes everything. Dragon Stone, the Yato, and if you see on the bottom here, whoa, what's this? I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe to keep all your spare parts. Here come all of her spare hands, as well as the Figma stand that comes with every single Figma. So it's nice, again, that you get these displays so you can display your figures. Alright, and then you have instructions. So you have to take the tip of the blade off in order to put it in her hand. Okay. Let's see what is in this bag. Want to be careful. Yep. So this is the Omega Yato. That is the pre-order bonus exclusive to Good Smile Company. So that's nice. Here we have Corrin, female version. If you're following Fire Emblem Warriors, the game is currently out in Japan and is coming out in the United States. When she runs, you get the really like upskirt view. Yep, that's the view that you get when she runs on the game. So all of you waifu perverts, you can have that on the figure and in the game. So they show a lot of underwear in this figure. Other than that, I love how she looks and I love her cape. Let's try and change her face. So she comes with one other face, and it's an angry one. And I kind of wish that came with more because it's a lot smaller than the Nendoroid faces. So you would think that they could fit more in the box. Ooh, okay, so the front of her hair comes off, just like the Nendoroid. Sorry for the lighting and focusing. And you can pop her face out. Here we got that Silent Hill action going on again. And then we can exchange that with the angry face. It's not quite as smooth as the Nendoroids, I think, because the parts are a little smaller. So once you have her other face on, you can put her hair back on. And there you go. You changed her face. Now, let's open up her hands. I like this. The figure arts also come with something similar, where these hands are easy to lose and easy to fall off. So it's nice that they have something to keep them all in one place. And that's what I assume that this bag is for. I assume that this bag is to keep all of your stuff in it, so you don't lose any of it. So let's try and exchange her hands. Okay, so just like the Nendoroids, the hands come off pretty easy. So there's her changed hand. And the Yato blade, you're supposed to be able to pull this out. Be careful, because you don't want anything to break. Okay, see that? Sorry for my ugly fingers. Alright, so if we take her hand, put the base of the sword through her hand like that, and then connect the other piece. And there you go. And she is very poseable. So I can't wait to pose her like her pose on the box. Give me 1 second and I'll try and get that pose that's on the box. You guys have no idea how long this is taking me right now. Let me explain to you my problem. This is supposed to go in this hole underneath the cape, okay? So the first issue is that it doesn't really even fit. So that's about as much as I could push it in, and I had to force it a little bit before it even started going in that easy. Then, because of the awkward bending of this stand, I'm finding it hard to get her exactly how I want her. Right now, it just seems like it's impossible. She is not standing up straight, as you can see. Okay, so then it's only harder when you have to go under though, like this. See, I mean, oh, okay, so this stand so far is not keeping a good job of keeping her up. She lost her hand. Oh man, I just want to like turn her. I wish that was more easy than it is. A nightmare so far. I think this is a really horrible place to put this stand. I wish it was like in her back like the Tracer Nendoroid and not in the bottom of the cape, because then posing her just becomes more of a pain. See, and now she's like awkwardly hanging off over there. She looks a little contorted. See, it's just very hard to pose because she's not staying on the stand. Okay, Finally, I think I have it as close as I'm gonna get it. But if you look, the box, the figure. But like, this is so, yeah. All right. Unfortunately, with this figure, you're gonna want to find a pose and keep her there because changing her pose is a pain. I wish that these joints on the stand were ball joints so that they could turn any way, because if I want to turn her towards the camera to balance her out a little more, the joints don't turn that way. So it's just really difficult and awkward and inconvenient to have the stand go under the cape like that. She feels like she wants to topple back because this giant stand is... Oh, okay, I might have just done something here. Nope, see, she turned all of her. Alright. The stand is a piece of garbage. Another problem I'm finding with the stand is that the base seems like it's too small. So this is going to be sticking out really far in the back if you want her touching the base. I kind of got her in another pose that I really like from the game, but look at the stand. Again, it's just so awkward. And I'm sure you could fix it so that she's closer to the base, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth it because the base falls out of the back and her hand is fallen off 900 times. So the stand is really just a pain. So I suggest that if you find a pose that works and you can make it work with the stand, then go with it because it just isn't worth it. Alright everyone, that's it for now. This video was pretty short, but I just can't deal with trying to pose her anymore, especially for the camera. It just doesn't work. You're gonna have to pick a pose that you really like and keep her in it because changing her pose is not easy. Her hand falls off. The way that the stand goes back into the cape makes the cape hard to pose. You can't put it down flat if you have the stand in the back because it won't fit behind the cape. And additionally, when you pick out her pose, it then becomes an issue to put the stand in the back and then her pose is all messed up and you have to fix it anyway. I think I would much prefer a figure stand with like the little ring that goes around her waist. I think that would be a lot better. Overall, I love this figure. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and beautifully articulated. The hands switch seamlessly. The sword comes apart seamlessly to put in her hand, and her movement is very smooth, but the only issue is posing her and keeping on the stand. That is an extreme annoyance of mine. Anyway, I hope you liked this review. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want me to review any more Figmas, I have a couple more. But other than that, thanks for watching, and remember, the world could always use more heroes.